Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains HD. I'm Liam, and as always, I'm here to keep you up to speed on the breaking stories shaping the future of XRP and the wider crypto landscape. If you want the latest updates, price movements, and major headlines, you're in the right place. Today's story: Ripple, Morgan Stanley, massive whale activity, and rising optimism about an XRP spot ETF. There's a lot unfolding as we head into May, so let's dive in. To start, XRP has seen a notable turn in 2025, and some of the biggest moves aren't just on the price charts, but behind the scenes. Institutional interest is ramping up again, and none other than Morgan Stanley recently spotlighted the Ripple network in a new analysis. According to their research, Ripple's payment tech continues to leap ahead of traditional banking by offering near-instant payments and far lower fees. This is a significant edge, especially as more institutions seek faster and cheaper cross-border settlements. Morgan Stanley says that as companies adopt XRP, they can unlock new efficiencies and cost savings, putting Ripple and its native token in a strong position to lead the next phase of digital finance. Let's talk about price projections. According to the latest technical analysis by CoinCodex, we might be in for a sharp but temporary correction for XRP by mid-2025, with a possible dip of nearly 16%. But here's the silver lining. Experts project that by early June, XRP could find its footing and trade in the $1.80 to $1.83 range. Market sentiment is best described as neutral right now, with the Fear and Greed Index reading 52, suggesting that traders are, for the moment, waiting for a clear trigger before making bigger moves. But it's not all sideways action. We've seen XRP climb over 5% in just the past 24 hours, and trading volume is surging past 2.1 billion yen. Why? Partially because whales, those big balance holders, are accumulating. Sentiment data shows that wallets holding between 10 and 100 million XRP added a jaw-dropping 200 million tokens this past week. To put that in perspective, over 280 million XRP has shifted in major transactions recently, interpreted by analysts as strategic accumulation. This kind of buying suggests that large investors believe in a significant upside once the market moves decisively. Plus, institutional adoption is another key driver. Ripple has been expanding its partnerships at lightning pace, striking deals in Asia, the Middle East, and Latin America. A standout example is SBI Remit in Japan, which uses XRP for cross-border payments, showcasing that this is more than just speculation. Real-world use cases are taking hold. The upshot? Many analysts expect this surge in adoption by financial institutions will prime XRP for an eventual breakout. And speaking of breakouts, the legal landscape has cleared up considerably. Ripple scored a pivotal win when the SEC dropped its long-running lawsuit and withdrew its final appeal earlier this year. That quiet but impactful victory opened the door for Ripple to operate with renewed confidence and for bigger regulatory milestones to be reached. One of those could be an XRP spot ETF. Market data from Polymarket shows the probability of an XRP ETF approval by year-end has jumped from 65% to 78%. With the SEC now allowing XRP ETF filings, we could see one or more go live by Q4. If that happens, expect more institutional and retail capital flowing into XRP, just as we've seen for Bitcoin and Ethereum when their ETFs launched. Now, let's check in with the charts for a moment. XRP is currently holding around $2.20, right at a crucial support zone. If that level holds, the next resistance to watch is $2.35, with major hurdles at $2.40 and $2.50. A breach above these could trigger a rally, especially if positive regulatory news drops, or if ETF approval rumors turn into reality in the coming weeks. Looking ahead, all eyes are on the ongoing developments with the SEC and any updates on ETF filings. The next 2 to 3 weeks are seen as pivotal. Any official notice or settlement from the SEC could spark a sharp move in XRP's price. Some analysts are even suggesting we could see a quick 20% bump, or, in the most bullish scenarios, a multifold gain if momentum takes hold. So here's the bottom line. XRP's future is looking brighter, with bullish signals from whale activity, growing institutional adoption, and the ever closer reality of an ETF. Still, volatility remains. So as always, manage your risk and watch out for those key support and resistance levels. That's all for today's deep dive into the latest XRP news. If you found this update valuable, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Crypto Gains HD, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Share this video with your fellow crypto enthusiasts, and let me know in the comments what you think is next for XRP. Will the ETF finally take it to the moon, or are you waiting for another pullback? Thanks for watching. I'm Liam, and I'll see you in the next one.